If your tail twitching, she senses your game. Peeking through the forest, she ain't no dame. Sky's full of it, and so are you. Little squirrel knows what's really true.
Hey y'all! I've been working on a video, but Foodie put out a couple more, and alive pretty quick. So I'm just going to put the talking points from all 4 of them in this one video. I have a lot to say about these videos. Other than the fact that we must always keep rule number 1 in mind, there are some very telling statements made by Foodie.
Salah is getting my medications topped up at the pharmacy, and I thought I would take this opportunity to just, give you an update about seeing the doctor today. And so where do I even begin? I have a little bit left of my sugar-free flat white. So it's been about 7 months or so since I've seen a doctor regarding my diabetes, had my A1C checked, and they usually recommend every 3 months. So basically I had my weight checked and I'm right back up to, actually it's really weird because I'm 166 kgs. That seems like the cursed number for me. I'm just gonna flat out admit, have just been really struggling, and with making any kind of dietary lifestyle changes that are healthy for me. I had my A1C checked, and it's 10. It's back at 10. I think it was 10, I think last year, maybe a year and a half ago, and then it went back down to 9. Now it's back at 10. I did ask him about my face because a lot of people were commenting, like, ask him about your face, like your eyes. I don't know, people say my eyes are bulging out of my head, my face is droopy, my face is puffy, and the doctor literally just looked at me like I was mental and just completely dismissed what I said. Like, he didn't even really acknowledge it. And Salah kind of gave me a dirty look, like, why are you even asking these stupid things? So yeah, so y'all can stop about the I'm having a stroke, whatever you think, that I'm dying. I mean, like, I'm not healthy, but I think people are just really dramatic, really dramatic, like over the top. Okay, I know my health conditions are serious. I'm not here to downplay them. I'm not here to, make belief that they're not. So like, yeah, this I feel like I'm all over the place. This appointment was more for my diabetes checkup, but also to talk to a doctor about trying something new to help me lose weight. So here's the part where you're going to be probably a bit disappointed, but I cannot really, I don't want to talk about it right now, or reveal what it is. I don't want to do that basically until I've done it consistently for a good week, okay? And after that week, I will let you know everything, like, in detail, okay? But I wanted to get some help with that in particular because, I definitely need it. And Kuwait has a lot of obesity specialist doctors. They have a lot of diet clinics and stuff like that. And there's a lot of different lifestyle change programs, dietary wise, for people with diabetes, with obesity, because Kuwait has an obesity problem. And I think it's the Santa Fe sauce. Like, anyway, but I start a lot of things and I don't finish them. I quit them so fast on my channel, and I just don't want to disappoint people by getting them in my corner by starting something. And I also don't want to have all of the noise from all of the outside sources of you guys, because no matter how much I try to tune out people's opinions and everything, I even sounds weird for me to say, but I'm going to go through a ton of fast food withdrawals. I'm going to go through a lot of withdrawals in general, from not having the food that I love, and I'm not going to be eating on camera. Mukbangs are they're so easy, and they're so they're just such easy content, you know. You get to eat good food, you get to conversate, you get to talk about whatever. And
Foodie just goes on to ramble. Nothing we haven't heard 100 times or more. Let's get on to the next video she put out.
well, hello guys, hello, welcome back to another video. So I think in this video I'll just give you like a little bit of an update on how I'm doing. Yada yada yada. Don't think I did any content yesterday because I was just like feeling pretty, just going through hell, like just personal hell, like just like a whole bunch of emotions and internal battles, you know. I just was going through a really bad time. Mentally, physically, I just felt so sick. And had a really, really tough time. Like I, over and over throughout the entire day, kept like, you know, downloading, deleting food apps, you know, trying to think of ways I could like, you know, food bargaining, trying to find ways I could like eat certain things that I really can't anymore. You know, just going through the whole thing. When you start a healthier lifestyle, you have to like get over that hump of just like I talked about in my last video, just awfulness. And because what I'm doing is like very clean, it's really, I really feel it, you know. That's why I always like, I'm so skeptical about going so extreme. So, you know, like I talked to the doctor about this, like how treating like a binge eating disorder, for example, you know, you read all these things about not depriving yourself too much, not going full in and being too extreme at first because it can trigger a binge, right? Well, the doctor said something very interesting that really kind of sunk in, and it was, that's fine and dandy if you're not diabetic, and whenever you develop diabetes, it's a whole new ball game. And you know, I have to realize that I can't just my body my body is highly insulin resistant, and you know, anytime I eat something, your body uses insulin, right? And now when I think of the things I was eating without like any care at all, just highly toxic, highly processed, high glycemic, sugary, like the cookies, the real sodas, and just like, I've just been through a lot the past couple days that made me really, really see what I was doing to my body. And even though I've seen that, it's still a struggle, you know, because my mind is wanting to always eat for comfort and just do what it's always used to doing, you know. But I did listen into a meeting yesterday, and I did actually participate a bit, told a bit of my story. Like there's like a main group in Overeaters Anonymous, Food Addicts Anonymous, and which are both similar, but they have like a main group of people at the beginning, and then you're sectioned off into like smaller groups that they create, all via video conference. And I told my story a little bit, but like with an alien, like a different name, and I didn't have my camera on. And I feel like I can't really be anonymous because I feel like at any time, like people all over the world, like you never know who's gonna know me, right? Through YouTube. So
This is why you're going to fail, foodie. Meetings work the best in person. It helps keep you accountable, and getting the right sponsor is a must. You're not going to follow through, as there is no one to be accountable to. That is saying, you aren't actually lying about going in the first place.
But I just find even listening in helps a lot. Listening to other people and just who have gone through something like this, something that's unique to people who suffer from it. Like addiction is addiction, and food addiction is no different, but it is its own beast. Like it really is. Like, and I feel like it's very lonely. So unless you have people who really know what it's like, it's just, yeah. So I'm going through some lifestyle changes. I want to give it any chance to fail. And for me, the potential like of it, you know, being scrutinized and putting that negativity in my head, it does have the potential for that. And I don't really want to allow that right now. So yeah, it's very, very, very tough. Like, I'm not gonna lie, just that I go through every time I want to press checkout on those food apps. You know, I literally have a list of all the things that will get better if I just persist.
Maybe she'll do it this time, but I'm not buying this either. We've been round this circle too many times. Next, she put out a 2-hour-long live stream. I'm only going to go over a few things.
Thought I would just have coffee and go for a small walk. Lady J. The word diet makes me want to go eat 500 burgers. Lisa P, just enjoying outside. I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Maybe I'll just go home. We'll go back home. Freaking frick! There we go, filter. Doesn't do anything. Jeez. Every time I walk, coffee. No more coffee, Beaton. Don't talk to me right now. I'm concentrating. Don't talk to me. Yo! I like my juice case. What's closer, my house or McDonald's? I think at my house. Okay, hold on, guys. I made it, but barely. I did make it. Let me tell you something. Metformin, coffee. I wanted to go like feed the cats, but when I felt that twinge, I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I gotta get out of here. That was a quick walk. I almost spilled my juice case. Good game, thank you. No, we're not going out again. I have to be near a washroom. I don't think I'm finished.
Not gonna lie, put that in there for shits and gigs. Moving on.
Hi, can I have just 1 second?
Sorry?
Can I have a cold foam iced cappuccino? A venti cold foam iced cappuccino?
Cold foam iced cappuccino.
Yeah, and can I get sugar-free caramel and sugar-free vanilla in there?
Okay.
Please.
Sugar-free caramel and sugar-free vanilla.
Yes, please.
Okay. Anything else, ma'am?
That's it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I really wanted something with sugar, but I can't. All right.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, can I have an egg McMuffin, please?
Okay, ma'am, your drinks?
Just the sandwich, please.
Just one sandwich, ma'am?
Yep.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Like, how much?
One kidney. Just one sandwich, right?
Yeah, it's just 1 KD. There you go. Thank you. Thanks. Wow, that is super cheap. Huh. Gonna go find somewhere to eat breakfast. Hey, kitty. What a gorgeous area. Well, hello, folks. Let's hope nobody comes and parks beside us, but if it happens, it happens. Oh. Ooh. Cold foam in the eye. So, I got a cold foam cappuccino. So this comes with no sugar or anything. So I added some sugar-free. Bismillah. Oh, wow. Sugar-free vanilla, sugar-free caramel. That's really good. Pigeons are annoying. No, they're cute. I love them. And I got a sausage, egg McMuffin, so not the sausage. So 1 egg McMuffin in Kuwait. When you put it in MyFitnessPal, you have to put Kuwait. Because it has like a piece of smoked turkey and not ham. So, I'm so hungry. Egg, cheese, smoked turkey, bismillah. 288 calories. So I know I'm in this like perpetual cycle of like talking about my diet, doing mukbang, saying what I'm gonna eat, whatever I want. You know, one extreme to the other always, and then I try to find a middle ground, blah, blah, blah. I've even been to a doctor, and I'm still struggling. Like, I'm still struggling with what I'm supposed to do, with eating very clean. Like, you know, I brought up a lot of things to the doctor about my binge eating disorder, but from a diabetes perspective, you know, there's certain ways I should be eating. And the doctor said the number one thing, if you can't do anything else, just really try to pick healthier choices if you're going to eat out, which is what I'm doing. And number 2, try to only eat sugar-free. Like, for example, if, you know, I'm going to have coffee, have sugar-free syrup in it. If you're going to have soda, have sugar-free. And that's the major thing that's important here, you know. Also with carbohydrates, obviously I should be measuring those as well. Combining them with things like eating a cup of white rice plain is going to spike your sugar way more than if you load it with protein and veggies for the extra fiber. You can also try, you know, eating fiber before a meal, which helps slow down the spike of sugar, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of things that, you know, I know about dealing with diabetes, but eating very super clean. You know, I actually went to the doctor because I wanted to get the go-ahead. These birds are, ooh, the sun is very nice. I wanted to get the go-ahead to do like a fast. Ramadan is coming up. I feel icky, like not fasting with everybody else. I did get the go-ahead to fast during Ramadan, as long as I keep track of my blood sugars. And if I feel really terrible, really dizzy, like I'm going to pass out or something, then I can have something. But They did say that diabetics are exempt from fasting because of medical reasons, but I can take because like it depends on my sleep pattern and depends on when I take my meds anyways, but I feel like I can just take my medicine with the food when I eat it. You know, I think it'll be okay. I'll see how I feel. I don't think I'm going to be like hypoglycemic. It's usually hyper, that's my problem. So there's like, you know, if you're going to eat out, there's smart choices you can make. Look at that weird guy. I hate to reference him because he's a criminal and he's gross, but the guy from Subway, he like lost a ton of weight just eating subs, but he made them healthier, whole wheat veggies, like not fatty sauces. You know, like there's little things you can do, and that's what even the doctor said, that if you can't do anything, just do something that you can do small and make sure not to have, you know, sugar, full sugar, especially not in drinks, he said, because that will just, if you really want to have fruit, eat the whole fruit because the fruit has fiber. Like, you know, we know this. Now, when I think back to when I first came to Kuwait, I lost a lot of weight at first living with Salah, because at first you don't want to like show your full pig out self, you know, but not just that, but I didn't really have like, we didn't really think about food all, like, you know, like we were getting into each other and, you know, doing a lot of things around here, which we have to get back to. Salah's been pretty busy and just, you know, it's just, I don't know, my health, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so basically we used to just eat, like I would eat whatever. You saw the first video, he brought me Burger King. I wasn't a lot smaller, but you can tell in my face I was smaller because I didn't eat too much, you know, like I would eat a pretty normal breakfast with him. We would make things in the air fryer and fried eggs and stuff like that. But then, you know, we would eat out, but I would eat my meal and that would be it. I'm going to try drinking the Unicity drink before a meal because, you know, they advise to help with blood sugar spikes, especially if you're going to eat something not, you know, too great or higher carb or something like that, to have fiber. And this is like a soluble fiber drink with a lot of vitamins in it. And, you know, it's been proven that, you know, to work with people with insulin resistance, diabetes. So I might try that and see how that does with my blood sugars. I don't know. But just know that I'm trying, okay? I am trying. And I know this journey is crazy.
So much for not eating on camera. Are we surprised though? No, not at all. As long as Foodie continues to eat the foods she is addicted to, nothing will ever change. She is playing with fire going through any drive-through. I believe that even the act of going through the drive-through is a part of her getting her fix. It's the anticipation part of her addiction, and eating the food is what gets her high. I hope all of you have a good one. Thanks for watching.